We are in a modern society where you can transfer. You don't have to wait. So you can do your transfer online. Is that true? B, give quality offering. Give quality what? Offering. Plan your offering. The offering should be bigger than the tithe. In a month, your offering should be what? Bigger than your tithe.
You are not already. I'm talking to the world. Don't carry my news. Good or bad, don't carry it. I don't want you to carry. Don't say I want to. Don't carry. If I hear them, don't carry my news. I don't want you. Don't carry. Don't carry news from this church. We are warning you that don't carry. Even this one, don't carry it.
I gave one. If you can get angry, I don't care. I gave God $1 million when I had no house. You think I didn't prove God? If Bible was to be written, my name would have been written. In fact, my own would have been bigger than Solomon because Solomon had money when he gave me.
Touch not my anointed, and do my prophet no harm. That is one of the Bible verses that has kept, a lot of Christians from Nigeria in check over the years. Touch not my anointed, and do my prophets no harm. And majority of preachers across Africa actually have enjoyed that immunity over the years, immunity of, hey, you can't talk back at him, he's a man of God. Immunity of, hey, he can never be wrong, he's a representative of God. Fine. But now the immunity that they've enjoyed for decades, they are beginning to abuse that same immunity. Because now the immunity is beginning to turn to, let's say, impunity. Consider the fact that a pastor in Nigeria today can wake up and threaten us as Nigerians, and tell us what and what not to say. It's funny because last week one of your daddies in the Lord came out and say, you can't say so and so thing about me or my church.
Be against me here now was when I go the other way. Don't say, hey, can a man of God cause people? Will you go and arrest people? Will you go and do this one? Now I'm telling you, you better warn him. So when I go the other way, don't come back. So don't mind this man of God who now use police, use everything to arrest people. Me, I will arrest you. I will lock you up. I don't care. No man of God will pray for you and succeed. Okay. So the earlier you... Don't carry my news. That's what I'm saying. Don't carry. I don't want your news. You will make me popular. You are not... Already I'm talking to the world. Don't carry my news. Good or bad, don't carry it. I don't want you to carry. Don't say I want to. Don't carry. If I hear them, don't carry my news. I don't want you. Don't carry. Don't carry news from this church. We are warning you that don't carry. Even this one, don't carry it. I don't want you again. You know what they do? They will carry news and incite other bloggers. And some of you in this church, you are part of it. They plant you inside the church. You listen to the message. Instead of getting blessed, you now stay, pick one thing and twist it. Say what I did not say. Or pick one verse, just one part. I heard something one day. I say, wow. They took something here, took something and combined it and make it look like that's what I said. Your work to do that. Maybe you met the wrong people. Or me. I don't believe in slap me, I turn here. I don't believe in that kind of gospel. My gospel is before you slap, I slap you. You better ask those who have had it with me. I'm not that kind of pastor who no, I'll fight you. Young man, I warn you for the last time. He thinks he's stubborn, you're not stubborn. No. Before they say this Niger Delta pastor, don't start.
That was a video of Pastor David Ibiyeomie, threatening somebody. I don't know what transpired between both Ibiyeomie and that person. But one thing for certain is that Ibiyeomie is a fucking hypocrite. This same Ibiyeomie doesn't want people to talk about him now, even positive or negative. No, it doesn't need your publicity, But this same Ibiyeomie came out to criticize some churches or a certain church a few months ago. I mean, at the end of the day, it was his opinion. He came out and aired his opinion. That's how it should be. Freedom of speech, freedom of expressions, as long as you are not blackmailing anybody. As long as you are not cyberbullying anybody, speak your mind. That is why we practice democracy. This is Nigeria at the end of the day. This is not the Federal Republic of David Ibiyeomie. This is Federal Republic of fucking Nigeria. And to be sincere, he said something that I actually like. He said, I don't practice the Christianity of you slapping my right cheek, then me turning the left. Me too. If you slap me in the right cheek, I'll jab you, break your nose. I'm never turning my left. That is the kind of Christianity that I practice as well. Preferences. But then you saying, anyone who talks about or your church, either positive or negatively, you are going to, deal with that person. You are going to lock that person up. Bro, stop blabbing. Stop bullshitting. I mean, who is David Ibiyeomie that we as Nigerians should be afraid or should be scared to talk about? Who? A Nigerian. It's not just a Nigerian. Let's use the word just. Just a Nigerian like myself. Just a Nigerian like myself. The only difference between myself or you and David Ibiyeomie is because he's wealthy, he's rich, we are broke. That's the only difference. This same pastor came out, a while ago to say he gave $1 million to God when he had nothing. He even said when he had no brick, on his name. Bro, what points were you even trying to pass across? Like, okay, I'm so broke, I had nothing, but of course I had $1 million to give to God.
$1 million.
David.
Dollar. 1 million.
Come on, man. Come on.
I had no block,
I
not
mean,
even
Do you
foundation.
even listen to that guy and, how ridiculous that sounds, bro? It's fucking ridiculous. Like, you gave $1 million to God when you had nothing, when you don't even have a brick on your name. You made it sound like, okay, you were flat broke. All hopes, were lost. But still, you were able to give God $1 million. You even compared yourself to the people in the Bible and said they had everything when they gave to God, but you had nothing when you gave $1 million to God. $1 fucking million. And you were broke. Cap, bro. These are the things we hear as Nigerians that we, want to talk about, that we want to criticize. And if you don't like it, if you don't like, us going against you, then bring it on. No problem. Bring it on. It used to be a spiritual warfare, They used to control people mentally. They used to say, hey, if you speak against that man, God might get angry at you. Bad things might start happening to you. Even if they are doing wrong, you are not in the position, to criticize them because they are men of God. That shit don't work anymore. That is why they are coming at you now. That's why they are picking you up, locking you up when you say anything they don't like. This same pastor, Pastor David Ibiyeomie, came out publicly to ask his members to give more than 20% as offerings, even after giving 10% as tithe. I mean, look at all these guys. They were busy posting their bank accounts, the church accounts, on Zoom calls during COVID. When you were jobless, I mean, where did they... Where were they expecting you to get money from during COVID? You were literally struggling, Some people don't, even have enough food to eat, but they still want those people to pay their tithe and offerings. Now, Ibiyeomie even want them to pay more than 20% as offering, aside the tithe that they pay every Sunday. He's even asking them to pay their tithe, consistently. He's not even asking for tithe every month anymore. He's asking them whenever they get money, pay your tithe. It doesn't matter how many times, pay your tithe. It doesn't matter how you get the money, pay your tithe. Thank you all, and see you on the next one. Peace.